HOA Karen is selling my shed. Before I tell an interesting story, write in the comments where you are watching us from. It is very important for us. And now, let's continue. Early in the morning, I woke up to strange sounds. Outside the window, I could hear men's voices, the creaking of metal, and dull thuds. As I approached the window, I froze. In the yard, 2 workers were fiddling with my shed. One was unscrewing the hinges, the other was holding a crowbar, ready to use it. Karen stood a little to the side, arms folded across her chest, confidently giving instructions. I flew out into the yard so fast that my heart was pounding in my throat. What the hell? Karen didn't even flinch.
You're interfering with the work.
What work? This is my shed. One of the workers froze.
This shed has been sold. I found new owners for it, and now it's being dismantled.
I blinked, not believing my ears. You sold my shed?
It ruins the look of an elite neighborhood. The HOA requires everything to match the same style. This shed is an eyesore.
This shed is on my land. You have nothing to do with it.
You're wrong. According to the new standards, all buildings must fit into the appearance of the neighborhood. If you yourself do not want to get rid of the junk, the HOA will take action.
I looked at the workers. Have you at least checked the documents?
We were told the shed was up for sale.
And Karen gave you this order?
Well, yeah.
If even one board disappears, I'm calling the police.
Call as many as you want. I'm in the HOA. I know the laws.
I didn't argue, took out my phone and dialed 911. 15 minutes later, a police car pulled into the yard. The officers got out, inspected the situation, and demanded an explanation. Karen, crossing her arms over her chest, said with an air of importance,
I'm acting in the interests of the neighborhood. This shed is disfiguring the street and spoiling the overall appearance of our elite neighborhood.
The officers listened to her in silence, then took out their tablets and checked the documents.
The shed is registered as private property. He's standing on the owner's land.
I chuckled as I watched Karen slowly lose her confidence.
You sold someone else's building?
The officer asked.
That's not it. I just...
You hired people to demolish it without the owner's permission? Ma'am, this is fraud. Moreover, it is an attempt to steal private property. You will be held accountable for this.
Karen was indignant, trying to justify her actions, but the officer was unfazed. He calmly filled out the citation form. The officer explained the charges. Karen's face flushed with humiliated rage. She was ordered to return the money she had accepted from the potential buyers of the shed. In addition to the monetary fine, she was also ordered to compensate me for the damage to my property. And the HOA, the organization she represented, issued her an official warning.